The Philippine Air Force is preparing to welcome another batch of S-70i Black Hawk helicopters, marking another important step in the country's ongoing military modernization efforts. But this latest development goes beyond simply receiving new aircraft. A recent visit by Philippine Embassy officials to Poland has sparked discussions about something even more significant: future cooperation in aerospace manufacturing and technical training. If these plans move forward, the partnership could eventually help the Philippines build stronger local aviation capabilities while creating new opportunities for Filipino engineers and aviation specialists. So what exactly happened during this visit, and why could it have long-term implications for Philippine defense? Let's take a closer look. On July 8th, representatives from the Philippine Embassy traveled to the facilities of PZL Mielec in Poland. PZL Mielec is well known as the manufacturer of the S-70i Black Hawk, the international version of one of the world's most successful military utility helicopters. During the visit, the delegation toured the production line where the next helicopters ordered by the Philippine Air Force are currently being assembled. Seeing these aircraft in production confirms that work is progressing steadily and that another delivery is moving closer. For the armed forces of the Philippines, every additional helicopter increases the military's ability to respond quickly to emergencies across the country's more than 7,000 islands. The Black Hawk has become one of the most important aircraft in Philippine military service. Unlike aircraft designed for only one mission, the Black Hawk is highly flexible. It can transport soldiers to remote areas. It can move supplies during military operations. It can evacuate injured personnel. It can deliver food, medicine, and rescue teams after powerful typhoons, floods, or earthquakes. Because the Philippines regularly experiences natural disasters, helicopters leak. Each new helicopter strengthens the Philippine Air Force's overall mobility. Military commanders can deploy troops faster. Emergency supplies can reach affected areas more quickly. Search and rescue operations become more efficient. Medical evacuation missions can be conducted over greater distances. These capabilities are especially important for an island nation where transportation between provinces often depends on air and sea assets. As more helicopters enter service, operational readiness continues to improve. Perhaps the most interesting outcome of the visit was not the helicopters themselves. Officials also discussed ways to expand cooperation between the Philippines and Poland beyond simple aircraft purchases. Among the ideas mentioned were possible collaboration in manufacturing activities, workforce development, and technical education. Although no formal agreement has been announced, these conversations suggest both countries are exploring a broader partnership. Instead of limiting cooperation to buying equipment, future projects could involve sharing expertise and developing local industrial capabilities. Many countries that now produce advanced military equipment started by learning from international partners. South Korea gradually developed its aerospace sector through licensed production before designing its own aircraft. Turkey invested heavily in maintenance, engineering, and manufacturing before becoming a major exporter of drones and defense systems. Poland also expanded its aviation industry over many decades. These examples show that developing an aerospace industry is usually a gradual process built through cooperation, training, and investment. If the Philippines follows a similar path, future generations of Filipino engineers could gain valuable experience supporting aircraft used by the country's armed forces. A stronger partnership with Poland could provide benefits beyond aircraft production. Filipino technicians could receive specialized training. Engineers could learn advanced manufacturing processes. Maintenance capabilities could continue improving. Local industries might eventually support certain aircraft components or technical services. Developing skilled workers is just as important as acquiring modern equipment. Having trained personnel inside the country helps reduce long-term dependence on overseas support while strengthening operational readiness. Today's military modernization programs focus on much more than purchasing platforms. Countries increasingly look for partnerships that include technology sharing, industrial cooperation, education, and workforce development. This approach helps create long-term value. Rather than simply operating imported equipment, nations work toward building the skills needed to maintain and support those systems independently. For the Philippines, this aligns with the goal of gradually strengthening its own defense industry while continuing to modernize the armed forces. The immediate priority remains the successful delivery of the next batch of S-70i Black Hawk helicopters. Once they arrive, they will further improve the Philippine Air Force's ability to conduct military operations, humanitarian missions, disaster response, and national security tasks. At the same time, discussions about future aerospace cooperation may prove equally important over the long term. If meaningful agreements eventually emerge, today's factory visit could represent the beginning of a deeper partnership that supports both defense modernization and local industrial growth. The Philippine Air Force continues to expand its capabilities one step at a time, and every new aircraft strengthens the country's ability to protect its people and respond to national emergencies. We'll continue following updates on the Black Hawk deliveries, Philippine military modernization, and future defense partnerships as more information becomes available. If you enjoyed this report, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Philippine defense and military technology. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.